Alright, let's get the show on the road. Let's see here. Channel is very long. Oh, we should look at Sonobuoys. You know what? Let's just start the mission and see where these points are at and how deep they are. And then we'll back out and get the Sonobuoys we want. Okay, it's got shallow and deep parts, so we'll go for a mix. FPS Plainsley, hello Fragsar. I think we're actually good to go. I think we're fine. Alright. Let's do it. Just to pop in and take a look at this again here. Channel's long. PL and submarines may already be present. Recommend you concentrate your search on 2 choke points indicated on your map. See, this is why I wanted another mission a little more. But I mean, I guess that was kind of the gist of the other mission. USS Fort Worth LCS-3 callsign Barracuda is patrolling the southwestern channel, and its helicopter has suffered mechanical failure. You may be needed to assist should she locate any submarines. E3 callsign Cylon. No, that's not Cyclone. Okay. As command authority for this mission, op area is mostly shallow water with a few deep drop-offs. Mr. Sulu. Hello. How's everyone doing on this Sunday? Alrighty, I think we're kind of closer to this one. Let's go check this out here. It doesn't give me a priority. It has like 1 and 2, but I don't think that necessarily indicates priority. These missions are very prone to overthinking. Yeah, it's a pretty long little barrier there. 34 miles. It's not terrible, though. It's not atrociously bad. Or rather, it's not atrociously large. Alright, let's kick it into high gear a little bit here, please.
Changing speed, 331 knots. Changing altitude, 7320.
Guess we should see what's going on with this. Doesn't seem like there's much. If anything. Radar, yay or nay? I never know. I don't think it would really change a submarine's MO. Might slow them down. How the hell are you supposed to distinguish between land and like a boat? There's all the little islands out here. I guess it would somehow indicate size of the object it's seeing. Let's pop. Ah, crap, man. Okay, we'll get a...
New radar contact bearing 077.
It has this little deep part and then the shallow part. Let's first head over this way.
002. New radar contact bearing 049. Range 873.
Need to drop out of BT and see what the layer's looking like here.
003. New radar contact bearing 061. Range 119.
So we'll drop out of BT and then we'll do some Vlads. Probably shallows. I don't know what kind of PLAN submarines we're going against. I guess it could be anything. So we might do like shallows and deeps concurrently. Okay, well that's further away. Let's get up. Get up now, y'all.
Changing altitude, 1515.
Expedite this little transit here. Get up, up, up. Ooh, it's morning. It's morning in America. Good.
New radar contact bearing 347. range 1, 2, 8. New
18
EW
knots, huh?
contact 0, assigned track
2,
1,
0,
0,
assigned track
0,
number
5.
1, 0, 0, 6. New EW contact bearing 0, 6, 4. Assigned track number 1, 0.
A lot of
0,
P3 in this
7.
campaign, a lot of P3 going on. Usually other campaigns kind of like switch it up between missions, which platform you play
New
as.
EW contact bearing 0, 3, 1. Assigned track number 1.
This one kind of was,
0,
they're doing like
0,
sub
8.
parry, sub parry kind of thing. 3 straight P3 missions. That is something, Trebek. Alrighty, let's just plop out a BT probe here. Let's actually make sure it's gonna land in deep water. I mean, at this rate, this thing's gonna go flopping forever. We should actually just descend first. I really don't want this thing to go flying forever.
Changing altitude. 5, 2,
Oh,
1.
Jesus. Everyone smacked their head again.
Changing speed. 2, 6, 3 knots.
Alright, let's pop that sucker. Sonobuya, BT, go.
Buoy away.
Oh, I don't want to drop it. When did that happen? When did that waypoint become a Sonobuoy waypoint? I don't want to do that. Good thing I caught that. Don't want to be wasting those die casts. Alright, where's this thing at? Where am I at? Oh, hello. Looks like we'll get him right in the middle there. The ocean looks pretty freaking smooth. Sea state 1? Maybe 2? Good. Good drop. Right in the middle. Hot diggity dog. Alrighty, cool. Channel 1. Channel clear. Already instantaneous BT probe. Is there already a BT out there somewhere? No, I guess just mine, huh? Oh, we got ourselves a ACTUV over here. Cool. Alright, let's go get down lower here now, y'all. Get down now, y'all.
Changing altitude. 1, 0,
Holy shit.
1, 1.
Alright, oh my god, that was scary looking. Okay, 1,000-foot layer. Again, with the surface duct and not convergence zone. Why you no CZ? Look at all this roughness over here, man. Why you no CZ? Alright. Lots of like shipping or something. Traffic, merchant marine. Just saw a documentary about the Andrea Doria last night. That was crazy. Craziness. Okay, does this gonna like automatically avoid terrain? Okay, well it's not like I'm getting anywhere near any high terrain here. Just looks like it because I'm still pitching down. Alright, let's actually try and plan out where we want to drop buoys here. Wow, look at this, dude. Look at that. Holy crap, this water drop-off here is incredible. In a mile, it goes to 1,000 feet deep. That's a crazy drop-off. Okay, so I think we're going to try and go for... I think just shallows. I don't think there's going to... Or like Vlad shallows. I don't think there's going to be much beneath that layer of 1,000 feet. So we'll just go with Vlad shallows. That's quite the layer. Kilos can't get that deep. What about Hans? Shang? Max depth 400 meters on 300 meters. Yeah, we're just gonna do Vlad shallows, which I'm quite certain go to 600 feet, but I wasn't seeing that in the manual the other day. That was confusing. Okay, before we get crazy here, we'll drop one here. We'll do one every 7 miles, I think. Because I'll do 5 here, and I'll do 5 up there. But we have Vlad shallows to spare. We got 14 here, we got 11 there. We got 25. We could go hog wild and drop 12. One every 3 miles here. Let's just do one every 5 miles or so. To start with, we can always refine it. I'm just gonna kind of guess here. So it'll be like 7 on each one. I mean, this is still kind of choke point territory up here to an extent. I mean, that is the 150 meter fathom, or whatever you want to call it. But it needs to be all the way over here too, because a submarine can skirt by this area this close to shore. I really want to like look at that underwater here. Let's add a manual solution right here. I want to see what that looks like. I mean, look at the drop off, dude. It's nuts. I don't think I've seen an area in dangerous waters that has that steep of a drop off. Let's put another one right over here. It's crazy how much it drops off, dude. It's insane. Look how steep that is. Cool. All right. Let's get ready to start the action here. I guess I'll drop it once my little pipper gets over there. Let's load these up with Vlad shallows.
Buoy away.
Stewie on Subsun posted an awesome video of a P3 drop on the Sona buoy, showing it deploy. That was not a great drop. But in real life, they have little parachutes, so it pretty much drops exactly where you plopped it out. Not like in this game where they go flying for miles. Alright, well, let's just keep that consistent method of dropping it when the little pepper hits the thing, so they're kind of spaced out evenly here. How have you guys been, though? How's your week? I was on vacation the whole week at my parents'. Well needed. Can't believe it's over already. Thought I had some beer, I don't. So it'll be a dry stream.
Buoy away.
In dangerous waters? Nyah, nyah. How long is it gonna take? Ooh, splash. 5 minutes. Squoozy.
Buoy away.
Just twerking hard. Yeah, I'm back on that tomorrow. Got back yesterday, so it's good to have a few days back in the house. I always hate it when you like come back and you gotta go to work the next day. Come back from a vacation, that is. That always sucks. Yeah, based on how hard it was to hear those submarines last time, this is a rather coarse mesh. But we'll start with this. Can always fill it in with like dive fire deeps. But we'll start with this.
Buoy away.
Yeah, because when you get home, like, you're always getting home, like, in the afternoon, and you gotta go to the grocery store, you gotta do laundry. Then before you know it, it's time to go to bed, and you're like, I just got back. Manny Conrad, hello. What's the difference between the three buoy types? The Vlads, the manual says they're meant for like more like stormy environments, but I think they're the most sensitive buoy. Shallows go 600 feet, deeps go 1200 feet. So I like to use Vlads for like initial search. RA kind of makes it, kind of forces your hand more, and I like the way they do it. In RA, Vlads can only detect like 50 or 60 hertz. But in stock and Lawami, it can detect all frequencies, same as DIFAR. So there's almost no reason to use DIFAR unless you're in a really shallow place. Because if the water's not shallower than 600 feet, the Vlad will go into the mud and do nothing. And then diecast is the weakest passively, but you get the ability to ping actively. And with DIFAR's, shallow is 90 feet and deep is 400 feet. For diesel subs, this is a rather coarse search mesh, but we're going to go with it for now. Just need to get some initial buoys out on both of these little search barriers before the top of the hour here. No real reason why, I just want to get something laid down. Alright, now we can pop to altitude and head on over to choke point Uno.
Changing altitude. 15010. Changing speed. 364 knots.
So a good shorthand is like,
Channel 06.
you should start your search with the shortest name buoy, then move to the middle name, and then end with the longest name buoy. As a little, like, wordplay kind of, I forget what those things are called, a little thing to help you remember. Hey, RR matey, so great to see this game in use still. Do you use it through Steam? I do. I have always had it on Steam. Even if you get it on Steam, though, it's still, you can launch the game without Steam. Without Steam running, that is. Alright, let's... Ooh, whoa, hey.
3, 5, 7.
Get out of here.
Channel 06. Assign track number 1011.
LA? Well, I got something. What did it get? I mean, we obviously gotta stay and investigate this, right? We can't go to choke point 1 yet. Oh, that's a tough one. Wait, which way are they going? Are they trying to break out to the south or to the north? I don't know where the hell we are in the world. Hold on a sec. Let's bring up Google Maps or something. Need some resolution. I don't know where the hell they're trying to break out from or to. Is this where we are? Yeah, we're around here somewhere, huh? Sulu Sea. Okay, I assume they're trying to break out this way. Why not through here? Whatever. But I assume they're going this direction. So, northwest to southeast. North to southish. Okay. So that means this guy's only going to get closer to this point. Oh, we got to go back and investigate, though, don't we? Oh, I don't know. That's a good call. That's a good question. Yeah, pretty much everyone runs the game with a mod of some kind. I use Luami for single player. I like it for single player. A lot of people use RA, though. Alright, let's turn around.
Changing altitude. 1075.
Actually, I guess stay where we are for the moment. Oh my god.
Changing altitude. 9.
We're an aerobatic P3. Holy crap. This pilot's crazy. It's a crazy man, I tell you. It's giving me a 60 hertz, though. Are there allied submarines in the area? That propeller looks frickin' terrible. I guess it just has a bad texture, but it looks bad. Okay. It's a 60 hertz, though, but my autocrew guy wanted to call it a submarine for some reason. Let's drop a buoy, I don't know, here? No way of knowing how far close the thing is to it. Is it picking up? It's not picking up like this guy over here? Oh, that's a good question. I guess we'll have to find out. But no, one of these other buoys would be hot, wouldn't it? You know what? Let's actually try and just fly down this bearing to the sonobuoy, see if we can't get an incidental mad or something here. Just make sure we're keeping his position up to date. I think he's moving left to right here. He's got to be close. Let's screw the mad. I just want to get another like cross buoy here. He's got to be close to this buoy, I think. When did we get that passive contact? 3 minutes ago. He's moved 3 degrees, a bearing a degree per minute. It's pretty close. And none of these other buoys are picking up. He's got to be close to buoy 6, wherever this thing is. But 60, huh? Oh. Okay, I thought I was going. No, down here. Oh, okay. They're in different little parts there. Wait. Why is it giving me like a different frequency? They're not aligned with each other top to bottom. Okay, whatever. It's definitely looking more like a 60. I guess we can see what the computer says on this frequency alert thing.
Frequency alert.
This seems weird though. Are there allied? Well, we need to first see what this thing is looking at, but I think it's going to be a... oh crap. We are way high. Shit.
Changing altitude. 1115. Changing speed. 154 knots.
I don't think we're going to get down there in time, but I guess I'd rather circle around here than drop an errant buoy. Let's actually put one over here, I think. Damn, that's what I get for not paying attention. Let's try now. Drop it.
Buoy away. Changing speed. 263 knots.
Well, it's not terrible. Not exactly. I guess I could have been using DIFARs here. I haven't played this game since it came out mid-2000s. I was keen to get back into it if there's an active online multiplayer community. There is. I'm not really a part of it. It's called, like, Link Data Dangerous Waters. Well, we don't need this BT probe up here anymore. Six. We'll get 6 there. 9. 9 times. Oh, let's fly back around.
Changing altitude. 520.
I mean, I guess the fact this is a 60 means I'm like wasting my time to some extent, right? I just want to know what this thing is. I don't think any of these Chinese subs are going to have a 60. 60 is all going to be American subs. Maybe British. Wait, British should be 50, shouldn't it? I don't know. I thought so. Alright, I have to wait for this number 9 buoy to get hot here. Where's this guy going? Still kind of hanging out. Now wants to call it a car carrier for some reason. Who knows? It's possible it's picking up something all the way up here. I don't know. Need to figure this out. Let's drop another one right now.
Buoy away.
Radar's not showing anything around here. Oh, 9's hot.
New passive contact bearing.
I think we're getting a distant contact here. Why are none of the other buoys picking it up, though?
1012.
It's really weird to me. Whoa, we're turning really hard all of a sudden here. Why are none of the other... Maybe they are. But I turned off auto crew before I could get to them. Oh, would you look at that? We actually are getting like a 50 over here.
New passive contact bearing 337. Buoy channel 05. Assign track number 1013. Frequency alert.
Okay, interesting. What about 4? It's picking it up, but it's not showing it as hot on the map.
Passive contact bearing 330.
Yeah, that looks like a distant track.
Channel 04. Assign track
That's
number
probably this guy.
1014.
Well, that'll be interesting if we gotta deal with this crap the whole time. Love to see this sonarless DW capability brought into DCS, subsurface, surface, and air warfare. I agree. I agree. All right, what are we looking at here? Okay, intermittent 50. $175. Something bigger. Yeah, it's all nothing we're interested in here. All right. All right, well, let's just orbit down here a little bit. I guess I should be running through these buoys. Let's check out 10. Let's go bring up 2. Bring up 3. 7 and 8. Nothing on 7 and 8. Okay, they're probably being blocked by land. That's cool. Or something.
New passive contact bearing 320. Buoy channel 03. Assign track number 1015. New passive contact bearing 320.
Yeah, we're all just picking up some loud ass thing. Probably this
Assign
guy.
track number 1016. New passive contact bearing 340. Buoy channel 1.
All right.
Assign track number 1017. New passive contact bearing 354.
All right, let's go.
05. Assign track number 10.
Big old wild goose on. Let's go back to choke point 1. Ooh, this one's gonna be a doozy. Might want to just put auto crew on the sonar buoys while we fly around here. It's gonna get messy. Let him deal with it. We looked at 7 and 8, right? Nothing there? Yeah. Alrighty, give me some altitude there, Johnny. Let's get kicking.
Changing altitude. 15579.
JG1 Earhart, hello. Is the submarine still in one piece? Which one? Sam Simulator into DCS. Hello, Junglin's speech. Play the P3SC. Aircraft have TMA. Nope, no TMA in aircraft. You just drop sonar buoys. Not in a submarine because the campaign is not letting me be in a submarine. These last 3 missions we've been doing are all P3 missions in the campaign. Nubs TS. Hello, how's it going? Kind of like a sub with wings, basically. That last game with the O22S was pretty brutal. What's the O22S? Alright, let's
Changing speed. 364
let's get out of here.
knots.
And let's put auto crew for the sonar buoys on.
327. Buoy channel 02. Assign track number 1019. New passive contact bearing 320.
Type
Buoy
022.
channel 03. Assign track number 1015. New passive contact.
Oh, those
32.
frickin' sea dart, sea shadow things.
Assign track number 1016. New passive contact bearing 337. Buoy channel 03. Assign track number 10.
Norway had the P3 around for many years. So did the US. Now we got P8 Poseidons. Yeah, you don't need TMA because in a P3 you're much faster than a submarine. So you can just like run circles around it, getting data on it. It's more about instantaneous triangulation than trying to figure out a solution over time. And then when you drop a weapon, you can drop it right on top of the enemy submarine. You're not launching it from 5 miles away. I hate the reporting names for Chinese stuff that make no real sense if you actually speak the language. What do you mean? Oh, Sun Whisker, thank you for following. Yeah, I might be letting the auto crew kind of handle the buoys in this one. There's going to be a lot of buoys. Oh, I hate it when it like is right on that axis there. It's like you can't shift the frickin' stuff around to get a better look at it.
New passive contact bearing 337. Buoy channel 10. Assign track number 1017. New passive contact bearing 216. Buoy channel 06. Assign track number 1022. New passive contact bearing 357. Buoy channel 05. Assign track number 1018.
Oh, that's why I couldn't see it earlier.
Passive
Okay.
contact bearing 007.
60.
Buoy channel
Oh, there's, wait.
Assign track number
60.
10.
175. Yeah, okay. Something else in that. Bashinata.
3.
For Chinese submarines, we're going to be expecting... We can punch in a second frequency. That'll make this easier here. We'll be expecting a second frequency of 160. Where the heck's my kilo at? 160, 165. Kilo hello. 160. So we want 160 or 165. What about nuclear? Or 125. 125, 160, 165. 125. 160.
Frequency alert.
Whoa. Where? Or 165. Where am I getting the frequency alert? Take me to the gram. Take me to your leader. Holy crap, we're doing 431 knots. Oh, nub TSD mean like when all the... Oh, giving like the Chinese ships reporting names? Instead of just saying Type 22. My grandfather was a flight engineer on a P3 out of NAS Jax. Got to go before so many buoy holders. Nice! My cousin was a navigator on a P3. Something about the buoy display screens is pleasing to the eye. The grams? I wish you could kind of shuffle this around so the zero's not always like on this axis. Kind of makes it hard to see if something's there. Okay, where are we getting this frequency alert? Getting a frequency alert. Where is it?
New passive contact bearing 007. Buoy channel 06. Assign track number 1011.
Give me a false positive. Doesn't never lie. Hold on. I might have just freaked out. That's a 170. 170. I think it freaked out. Two minutes. We'll start descent here. Can I program that in? 331, 300. 2,500 feet. Let's see if it works.
Two, zero. Buoy channel 1, 0. Assign track number 1, 0, 2, 4.
It's a new one. 1024.
Passive contact bearing 3.
Come on, waypoint.
4. Buoy channel 0, 5. Assign track number 1, 0, 1, 3.
Didn't seem to work. Alright, we'll have to do this the old-fashioned way.
Changing altitude. 2573. Changing speed. 263
New
knots.
passive contact bearing 0, 0, 4. Buoy channel 1.
Check out buoy
0.
channel 10.
Assign track number 1, 0, 2, 5.
That's the new guy right here. Fishing boat. 50. Okay, that's a new one. Do we have any radar contacts on that bearing, Mr. Squidward? Not really.
New EW
Maybe this
contact
guy.
bearing 0, 1, 5. Assign track number 0, 0, 1, 5.
We'll let that mature. I gotta go ahead and set up some marks here for dropping buoys. Alrighty, one here, 5 miles. Here. And that'll be fine. I don't think anyone's going to go over here just to come down here, but you never know, but that should be fine. One last buoy right there. Alright, we don't want Vlads over in this part. Oh, you know what? These are Vlads. I dropped Vlads over here. That's why nothing's coming up on these guys. I need to go back down there and re-drop those. I messed that up. Alright, these should be... This can be a Vlad shallow. That's really close. We'll do die far deep. Die far shallow, die far deep. Vlad shallow. Vlad shallow. Okay. Damn, I wasted 2 Vlads. So did they attempt to recover the buoys, or they simply treat it as a consumable cost and just left it see? I'm pretty sure they just leave them there. I don't think anyone's coming around picking up buoys. I think they sink to the bottom, though, so they can't be recovered. I guess we might as well keep the mad going too while we're laying these buoys. Why not? I could get a lucky hit. You never know. You never know, man. Check out 1023.
Camera turret extended.
Camera turret extended. Can I just type in this? That would just be easier. Fishing boat. Very good. Very good. Maintain course and speed. Yeah, Stewie on Subsim just posted a video of a P3 dropping a sonobuoy and then sonobuoy deployment underwater. It's crazy looking. Alright, over here we need to dive far shallow. think we'll be using these bad boys. Drop.
Buoy away.
Oh, what am I doing? I'm dropping from way too high. Damn, that's gonna overshoot. Damn it.
Altitude. 10.
This shouldn't happen. These things should have like a retarding parachute that makes them pretty much drop almost exactly where you pooped it out. I think we're just gonna go down to 500 some feet actually. Do 476.
Changing altitude. 476.
Yeah, we're gonna be out of range of those buoys until we drop all these things. Let me bring up this, I'll post this video in the chat. Alright, this one's a die far deep, I believe. Yep.
New radar contact bearing 018, range 6324, assigned track 1,
Drop that sucker.
027.
Buoy away.
Oh, how the heck did I get to this perfect angle behind me? What's in that Excel spreadsheet? This is for Lawami. This is all the frequent, all the submarine, not all the submarines. Every single ship in the Lawami mod is frequency is in here. It's unique frequency, and then over here you got. I think this is number of blades in this column, and this is TPK. It's one or the other. I think TPK is the far right column. Yeah, which you can use to for demon. Try and back out the target's speed. And I think this next one we're going back to Vlad's, yeah. Use some of these internal tube dudes here.
New EW contact bearing 013.
Where's that new
Assigned
radar
track
contact,
number
1027?
002.
Where's that? Over here. See, this would be a good plane for auto crew. So much crap going on. Almost need someone just looking at ESM, just looking at radar. Oh, crap, drop it. Vlad, drop.
Buoy away.
Is there any way to determine what bottom environment you have in a scenario, rock, sand, mud? The only way I know how is through the mission editor if it's included in the brief. Yeah, there really is no way to determine it. It only matters if you have a bottom limited sound speed profile, though. If you have surface duct or convergence zone, it doesn't make a difference. It's always treated as rock. But any mission that's really close in the shore should have like at least a mud or a sand bottom type, I think. It's just sound just travels too far if you don't have that. Drop it. I mean, technically,
Buoy away.
even in a surface duct or convergence zone type, if you were close in the shore and you don't have a layer yet, you should have that bottom type sonar performance acting, but I don't think the game does that. Alright, we are gonna get this picket line out before the top of the hour. Drop it.
Buoy away.
Probably in the future I don't need to bring as many flat deeps. Oh crap. Drop. No, not that one. Oh well, that's fine.
Buoy away.
I'm not gonna drop another one. Should I? Just do it.
Buoy away.
Alright, what do we got, Mr. Guy? You looking at these other ones? Or if you're not gonna be able to... He might not bring up other ones if I'm looking at stuff. Nothing here either. Okay.
Hot buoy, channel 1, 3.
Drop.
Buoy away.
How's the depth charge? Any good? You actually don't have a depth charge in the P3. You have mines. And people sometimes make them act like a depth charge or try to by just dropping a mine right on a target. I've never tried it. I don't think I've ever even deployed a mine from a P3. I feel like there's some mission in the stock game where you have to like mine a harbor as a P3. But it's been a long time if I've done that.
Buoy away.
And that's it for up here. Okay, cool.
Hot buoy, channel 1, 5.
Oh man, this is a rich environment. There's a 50 right here. Nothing else attached.
New passive contact bearing 1, 4, 2. Buoy, channel 1, 5. Assign track number 1, 0, 2, 9. New passive contact bearing.
Okay, make sure
1,
that's not run
4,
aground here.
9. Buoy, channel 1, 5. Assign track number 1, 0, 3, 0.
Is this a thing? This 1029 here, this could be something. There doesn't seem to be any radar contacts out here that it's going to. But that guy's also not been updated in a while. Let me actually climb here before we run into some ground. 1029 could be something. Let's head back that way.
Hot buoy, channel 1, 7.
I gotta crash into some mountain here. No, okay, good. We're on some kind of plain here. I'm gonna have to get back up to altitude at some point just to check on all that. That could be something.
New passive contact bearing 1, 6, 2. Buoy, channel 1, 7. Assign track number 1, 0, 3, 1.
The 16? Oh, 17. 16 doesn't have anything. Seventeen's got that guy. Did he mark it?
New passive contact bearing 283. Buoy channel 17. Assign track number
Wait, what?
1032.
Are we looking at the same thing here? Tell me what these tracks are, please.
New passive contact bearing 1.
Okay, now it's something
5.
distant.
Buoy channel 17. Assign track number
1029, 1033 appear to be the
1033.
same thing. They're both kind of in the similar spot on these two sonobuoys, and it's something distant. Likely not the submarine. Alright. Let's, man. This is a rich environment. Let's get some altitude here. Just kind of hang out.
EW contact bearing 301. Assign track number 0033.
Changing altitude 5076.
New passive
We need to go back
contact
down
bearing
here and fill
1,
these gaps
2,
in, that's right.
2. Buoy channel 1 2. Assign track number 1035.
Changing altitude 14728. Changing speed 364 knots.
Oh, hello. I didn't know these were in here. There's one of your LCSs.
New passive
A
contact
drone.
3 4
And a
7.
car.
Channel 1 2. Assign
And a
track
car
number
carrier.
1036.
MQ8 Fire Scout.
6.
There's ACTUV just chilling. Why is that thing not hanging out on the picket line? Spoiler alert, this is not what ACTUV looks like. That's what they thought it might look like. But that design did not win. Alrighty, we got a boogie. Boogish googie. As long as this guy can cycle through buoys, and I got these frequency alerts set up, I think we should be good.
Hot buoy channel 1 1. Hot buoy channel 05.
Alrighty. Have you ever been shot at by the man pads on the kilo? I remember a long while ago seeing you draw a stay out circle for one of your helos to stay out of missile range. Not in single player. I don't know that the AI does that, but in multiplayer that's a real thing. And yes, I've been shot down by man pads in multiplayer.
Hot buoy channel 09.
And I've also been shot down by friendly
Hot
Seaways in
buoy
multiplayer.
channel 10. New passive contact bearing 115.
Oh, this is gonna get really busy.
1. Assign track number 1037.
I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back. Full auto setting on the Seaways is kind of comical. Should probably have a warning label. Yes. I was in a P3 and was flying by my friend in a Perry to say hello, and he shoots me down with a full auto Seaways.
357. Buoy channel 1 1. Assign track number 1.
If you're only expecting missiles, auto is fine, but I guess if you're expecting enemy airborne threats, you might want full auto. The manual details what the two modes do. Alright, let's speed this up here. Nothing on 4.
Passive contact
Ever
bearing
looked at the
1
power?
contact bearing
8.
1.
Buoy
Four,
channel
visual
1
contact
1.
bearing
Assign
2,
track number
1,
1
Oh my
0.
god.
Assign track
number
9.
1
Hot buoy
0
channel
4
1 4. New passive contact bearing 135. Buoy channel 14. Assign track number 10.
Never looked at buoy 4.
2. New passive contact bearing 142. Buoy channel 14. Assign track number 1043.
Oh, these fishing boats are killing me, and that's great. Wait, how the heck can the AI can put the directional mode up?
New passive
I
contact
can't.
bearing 313.
Where's the rest of the
Channel
4-gram?
4. Assign track number 1.
Oh, those cheating
4,
bastards.
4.
New visual contact
That's
bearing
fine.
118. Assign track number 1045.
What we got? 1045. Hello. Big old oil tanker. Oh, finally, it's actually right where I'm expecting the damn thing to be. Okay.
New passive contact bearing 350.
No frequency
Buoy channel
alerts.
0,
That's
4.
good.
Assign track number 1046.
If I can get to 8 and 7, I need to scuttle those things. Scuttle. And scuttle. I messed up. I put Vlad's shallows in too shallow of water. Maybe dive far shallow here. We can do dive far deep here. Look at all this messiness.
New passive contact bearing 172. Buoy channel 14. Assign track number 1047. New passive contact bearing 2.
I want to take a look at 10. I want
Buoy
to see what the heck that
channel
one
09.
thing
Assign
is.
track number 1048.
Get some coffee there, Bob. I'll take over. $60. Okay. Nothing we care about. 334. Yeah. Probably nothing we care about either. This is a noisy environment. I tell ya what. Then we're getting some good speed up here. Be down here in just a few seconds. Nothing on 1.3, huh? Might as well go check that out too. Car carrier. None.
New passive contact bearing 135. Buoy channel 13. Assign track number 1049.
Yeah, it's just this guy. Okay. I wish it would tell you, like, if you, like, set a buoy channel here, because it doesn't seem like the auto crew will take off any channels you set. What? The AI can do something with the buoy you can't? I know, right? What are the odds?
New passive contact bearing 125. Buoy channel 13. Assign track number 1050.
Boo. Wow, okay. Oh, hasn't taken a look at
Contact
18 and 19 yet.
132.
What?
Buoy channel 13. Assign track number 1051.
Oh, go away. There's almost no point in putting a 50 on a frequency alert here. You just get so many false positives.
New passive contact bearing 152.
Okay, 19's
Channel
not seeing that guy
1.
because there's land in the
Assign
way.
track number 1052.
This guy out here, freaking loud. Maybe that's why in the stock game they put like a hard distance limit on Sonobuoy so you don't go crazy with this kind of crap. Alright, we need to descend.
Changing altitude. 1027.
Got a
Changing
service to
speed.
use the Strela in the
6,
Kilo sales.
3
I was always wondering
knots.
how cheeky a Kilo driver multiplayer would have to be to use it successfully. Pretty cheeky. I mean, you don't have to be fully surfaced. You can just be Dex Wash. Which I think they should have made it so you have to be fully surfaced and not just do it Dex. Because you can do it with like a foot of the sail exposed. I don't think any submarine would let you open the top hatch with a foot of sail exposed. I mean, it kind of has to be there for a reason, because in multiplayer you could just have... In a multiplayer game, yes, I'm going to use the G word, you can't have a platform that can't be killed. So that's the only reason that there's really is a Stinger modeled. Oh, I guess we could like scuttle these if we wanted to. Just kind of cluttering it up. Clutterbuck rodders. Is this really like a fishing boat car carrier kind of thing? Buoy 6. 6 up anywhere. Oh. Ooh. What was that? Hold on. Did you see that? Something was there was a 50 popping in and out here.